Well, it's that time of the day again, everybody. Welcome back to Ivy Knows Best. It's me, Eric Ivy. You know who it is. You know what it is all the time, every time. And sometimes when it's not. But today we do have a special guest from the Wet Lounge. Miss Sierra, what's going on?
Hey friends, what up? What up? How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, chilling, enjoying the Sunday.
Right on, right on. And I want to shout you out on something. Okay.
Mm.
I want to shout out the Wet Lounge. For a lot of people who don't know about the Wet Lounge, if you want to go to their site, please go visit them at the Wet Lounge on IG. They go live. They have an amazing show, and they're visiting me today from New York City or the East Coast. Nonetheless, thank you for being a part of us today and kicking it with us and friends.
Thanks for having me. I love to meet fellow podcasters. Love it. Love the collabs.
Right on, right on. So check this out. Right now, someone said to me the other day that I hate women, and it's not true. I love y'all. What the hell? They said, I had I had Mike on. If you ever get a chance to go check out my episode with Mike Ivy, and Mike was saying, you know, certain things and people didn't necessarily agree with it, or they did, or whatever the case is. And then I brought Devin on, same ordeal. We were talking about how we as men get over relationships or heartbreak, right? What are the tips, right? So there's a young lady who slid in the DMs and she said, hey, look, that's all fine and dandy, but why don't you have a woman on or women on to tell us how we get over things? I said, you're right. You're right. Because the truth of the matter is this. Normally, fellas, when we do meet a woman, we don't know what she's been through.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. We know what we like. We know what we see, but we don't know what she's been through. So we brought a fellow member of the species along to help us figure our shit out, right? So Miss Sierra, welcome to the show. Round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you. So Sierra, let's get straight into it. First, what are some tips or what do we need to look out for when we're dealing with heartbreak and we're finding our significant others, those of us who love women, we find a woman who we're coming to. What is something we need to look out for when she's trying to get over her last situation?
Well, it depends. It depends. I'm noticing the older I get, a lot of women are very much so pick me biscuit heads. That's what I'm noticing. So they never really take the time they need to do what they got to do for them. They're busy worried about how they look in front of a man. So that grenade is going to blow up in your face regardless, because there's no counteracting for something that nobody's putting you on to. There's no counteract. Some women, they'll say that they over it. You might actually believe so. You won't see any signs of an ex, and that's typically a leading sign that they're over it. But somewhere in the mix, she's arguing with that man. She's arguing with that man. She's having sex with that man. And that's something that you should probably stay up on just for yourself. Forget for her, but for you. So you don't be a heartbroken nigga, because that's what heartbroken women do. They'll be heartbroken as hell all over the same dick that just broke their heart. So be on the lookout for that. On a serious note, some women, they've been disrespected and violated. So you might trust the type of woman where she's simply not going for none of that. Like, you won't even get the nice her because she wasted the nice her on the wrong guy. So you might have to put up with a standoffish type of woman. And if that's what you want to do, because you don't have to. I always tell people, leave shorty where you met her. Like, that's no. But but if that's what you want to do, then there's a level of patience that comes with that. Because that's a form of healing, regardless. Like, not all healing is from childhood. Some of it is from other grown ass people in your relationships. Some people got to heal from that, and they don't know how. They don't know where to start, or they think they do and they did it wrong. So there might be a lot of yelling, might be a lot of, where are you going? You can't tell me what to wear. Listen, I was that type. Like, what? I'm like, I already had a bum ass nigga, and I had to be the nigga in the relationship. Not going. I'm not going for nan nigga that ain't got near bit of money. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that, because I already wasted part of my youth doing it. I'm not gonna do it now. You already got me. You can only be a dumb bitch once. I was already dumb. So that's the bottom line. I won't be dumb twice. But I had to learn that sometimes that was me shooting myself in the foot. Like, you can learn from your mistakes and heal and lick your wounds without shitting on the person that's trying to help you out.
Yeah, but I have a question. I'm glad you said that. You said some really cool shit, because I think that and I say this all the time. There's a part of the bullshit that comes in the show. It's gonna come. Don't worry. Listen, I'm gonna have some bullshit for you. Just not yet. It's coming. It'll be somewhere between now and the 30 to 40 minute mark. I'm gonna hit you with something wild. But in the essence of what we're talking about, right? I've come to find out when dealing with a woman, and I said, look, when females move on, they're a little bit different from us as men, right? I found out that, and I was telling a friend of mine recently, I said, if you want to know what kind of person you're dealing with, don't ask them. Don't, right? Watch how they treat the people around them, right? Watch how, especially with the lady friends, right? Now, if you'll now look, there's gonna be some woman in here who's about to be like, nigga, what about they shit ass niggas? No, they exist, baby. We know that. But here's the thing about it. If I want to know what a female is like, I look at how she treats her baby daddy. And I look at that relationship. Okay. If your baby daddy is an active father, right? And y'all just didn't work out and you treat him like shit and you got him on child support.
That's a red flag.
Probably a bitter ass woman, right? If you're going to lie, if you're going to lie to me, like if you're going to lie to me at all, baby, that's a red flag. And here's my thing. Women are effective liars. Don't get it wrong. But we just lie, but we're not effective. Like we're not effective. Like it's like, oh, I wasn't fucking her. Here comes, oh, I got the text messages. I might have been fucking her a little bit, but I didn't love her. Oh, you told her you love her. I was just trying to get everything for us, which is not effective. For y'all, like y'all got the grits and gravy of the whole thing. It's all smoothed over when y'all do it, right? So I say this a lot. I say, look, fellas, this is just me. If a woman isn't over something, her getting under you ain't gonna fix her problem. She's gonna transfer what she had going on with that man to you, right? And now that's your problem. So I mean, I have a mother.
Sometimes it depends. I only want to say sometimes it depends because I mean, I feel like all women say this, but me myself, I like to feel like I was supposed to be a nigga in another life. Somewhere in another universe, my name is Sean, and I have weight 2, and I'm tatted, and I'm brown like Lance. I'm dark like Lance Gross, and I'm out here slaying, and that's what I'm doing in the alternate universe. And me in this universe, I was out here slaying niggas in this universe too, because I can, and it sounds wrong, but we all go through an ain't shit phase, you know, and I don't feel like I stepped on nobody's heart, and if I did, but it is what it is. But I just feel like I got a situation where it was this dude I knew. We met as friends, and we let it rock. We knew what was there, but it's also like we in college, so let's just be cool. And if we supposed to transpire to something else, it'll be that because we know that it's there. So right now, I just got friendly love and respect for you. Like you my friend. 2 years later, you know, like we had a conversation. I was like, you know, like I waited to see because he was younger than me by 2 years. And because I transferred to his college, I started at Cheney and then I ended up at Dell State. And I said to him, I was like, you know, I'm like, when I met you, you looked good. You were very childish. You acted your age. And I don't like that. I don't like that because I don't act my age. So, and I get it. You were 19. You should act like a 19-year-old boy. But I let you do that. But you're not going to keep interrupting me while I'm doing what I got to do. You're either going to be what I need or you just got to go. But it's one or the other and you're free to do whatever. He said that this is what he wanted. So I gave it to him. Like, this is what we're going to do. He was pledging a fraternity. I ain't going to say which one because it's still my favorite, but he was pledging a fraternity. And I met his parents that night. I brought him a probate gift. I spent hands making an arts and crafts poster so they could free his narrow ass. Do you know, the same day, we took a picture together and all. His parents took it of us. That next day, he was acting like he ain't know me. He was acting like he didn't know me. He was telling people I was crazy. I said, I have a picture with him and his parents that his pops took. You think I'm acting crazy? So they just snatched up any girl and said, jump in the picture. You think that's what happened? You think that that's what happened? All right, cool. I said, you know what? I'm from the Bronx. I will violate all of y'all. But before I do that, let me just leave this nigga alone. Because I ain't never had my business so far out there before in my life. And then off something I didn't do, like, damn it, I'll take the L if I did it. I ain't even do nothing. But fuck with a nigga for him. That's why you can't like niggas for free. Like, that's exactly why. So he tried the whole get back, and he popped up at my apartment. I'm like, are you dumb? If I had a dog, I'd sick him on you. You better get away from my doorstep. Like, you're bugging. I'd shoot you if we were in Alabama. Move. Like, you're bugging out. You're bugging. Move. So I got under the next nigga. Went right back to one of my old niggas that was before him. Got right back under that nigga. And it was like that other nigga didn't happen. It was like that other nigga didn't happen.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna tell you how cold that is right quick. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's cold as shit. Like, you just unlocked the 5th level of what we need to understand as men, right? She's gonna go forward and backwards as much as she wants. Okay. All right. Her version of moving on isn't your version of moving on. Her version. All right. Gentlemen, when ladies move on, it's not checkers, it's chess. Okay.
Yeah, I just said that.
Unless you have children with her. Okay. If you have children with her, it's not chess. It's checkers. And here's why I say this. And the reason why I say this is because her main motivation is always going to be surrounded by making her children's life better. Right. When it's just her, she can go to a lesser nigga and she can, bring him up, or she can go to a nigga that got more and benefit off him and ride his coattails. She can go either way. She can't, if she has children with you, she cannot go down in stature of nigga, because if she does, it's an L for her, right?
Yeah,
it's an L for her children,
yeah.
right? So please understand, when she moves on, right, or she goes forward, she's not really, if she has children, she's not doing the same thing that she's doing if she doesn't. Now, if she's still doing that, she ain't shit. Okay. And ladies,
right.
same thing with men. If all right, look, if a man has children, right? Because majority of men, and I say this to people all the time, like, and I say when women say, hey, I don't want a man with kids, it's the craziest shit in the world, because majority of men don't have their children. Now, I understand, like you said, nothing's for free, right? Like, we don't give out shit for free. So for y'all, it's going to be more like, hey, look, because his finances are going to be a little more sparse than nigga that don't have children, I don't want that issue, right?
Now, money was always like number 3 or number 4 on the list. Like, the way I look at it, it was honestly simple. I'm not even my father's second nothing. I'm not about to be that nigga's second anything. Like, I'll play that role to your mama, and that's only because she had to almost die to get you here. But anybody else, no, not even your father, because at the end of the day, like, creating a baby wasn't even in the plans. He busted the nut and you were brought about. He had fun. Your mama the one that went through the pain, so I'll take it for her, but not for nobody else.
We can't diminish fathers like that now. We can't do that over here.
It's not even that, but it's just like, did he almost lose his life to get you here? Could he not sleep on his back? Like, nigga, I like sleeping on my back. So the fact that I know I gotta hang that shit up. I saw a post that made motherhood sound so unappealing to me the other day. It said, being a mother is becoming a morning person, whether you like it or not. And I said, yeah, see, I gotta delete this off my timeline. This is blasphemy, and I don't agree with that shit. I need to be rich. I need a white maid, a white one. That's reparations for me. White maid. I need a white maid.
See where you going with it.
You feed these children. You feed the children. I done did it. My great grandmother did. You get in here and feed my children, because I'm not. I don't even think I breastfeed, because I'm not getting up. It is so much shit. It is so much.
You wild as shit.
It's so. I wasn't breastfed. I wasn't. My mom let me know. She was like, you wasn't breastfed. She was like, you had tonsillitis, chicken pox. She was like, you was a real 90s baby. She was like, no. Yeah. He was talking about.
I couldn't touch you for 13 days without being contagious. Yeah, it's like the way it goes. Yeah.
It was so much shit, but it was just like, motherhood is not the reward that anybody try to make it out to be. Motherhood is what you make out of that shit. And now that I know that, being a mother is literally not at the top of my list.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Now look, I'm gonna break this down in the craziest way, right? And I told you I was gonna hit you with some bullshit here and there, right? So check this out. This is just me, and I know this fellas on is gonna agree with this. And it is. Women can make a man a father whenever they're ready.
Yep.
Whenever they're ready, right? Whether he wants to be one or not. When you say it's time to be a father, he's, now I said this, now I said, don't check this. Here's the crazy part, right? The crazy part is you can't make him do it, right? You could just make him responsible by law, but you can't make him be a father, right? So I said, ladies, you know what? Y'all control sex. We know this, right? Y'all control who goes into you, who doesn't. I have to roll the dice, right? One of my sisters doesn't believe this. I don't know why she doesn't, but it's true. Nobody does anything with you that you don't want to have done. And if they are, they need to be behind bars. If you watch one of my episodes, I've said that if someone's taking something that you're not giving, it starts with an R, rhymes with a grape.
Listen, I said I got so many friends back home in the hood, right? And I love all my friends. Like I said, I got friends that are teachers, taking the bar, and then I got street pharmacists for friends, and I know some deadbeats and some birds. It is what it is. But I always try to tell my Black male friends what they need to know, because as long as you live and you Black, like, you need to know this shit. So I always tell them, I'm like, but because I used to study criminal justice, and I told them, do you know how easy it is to be implemented into fatherhood and rape culture? Literally by like it's nothing. For example, like you was like, nobody could take from you what you ain't given. That is true. And I tell people that shit all the time. However, the way legal proceedings is concerned, yes, the fuck it is. There is so many charges you can get hit with for date rape, and you didn't even put anything inside of her. But there's so many charges that you can still get for that scenario right then and there. And that's why I tell niggas, like, bro, if it's taking a little bit more effort than you'd like to put in for it, there's 8 billion other people on this planet. There's more women on this planet than men. You need to just go find it somewhere else, because is it really worth it? Is it worth it? It's not worth it.
I don't know. You know, and I said, gents, and look, the reason why, this is a healing season, boys. All right. It's thick man season, baby. I'm in. Oh. It's my season, baby. I made it. Look, thick man with a beard.
We here with it.
It's our time. So I want to protect all you dad bod gentlemen out there. Okay. Listen. All right. They're animals. They're animals out here. Okay. Not all of them. There are some that are. Right. And the problem is, I say this, women who do those type of things are fucking animals. Pardon my language, but they're animals. People who use or abuse rape culture are animals. And I'm going to tell you why. And it's the same thing with people who abuse the child support system. All right. And I've been knocking on this door for so long, and I it is what it is. It is what it is. Ladies, you can get so much done from your ex by not putting them on child support. And they be like, well, how? Here's why. Because the child support system says, right, that visitation is a right. Even if agreed upon, visitation is a right. Okay. I can exercise my right as long as I am paying a financial dividend known as child support, right? So it tells you, the person who's receiving it, hypothetically speaking, I don't know if you have children or not, but let's say hypothetically speaking, we got kids together, right? And you go, hey, Eric, I want my child support. And I'm like, say less, baby. I'm going to give you child support. Now you weaponize the system. We've seen this 1,000 times. You don't want to do what I want you to do? I'm going to put you on papers. That happens a lot, right? So us as brothers, we do the silliest shit, and we go, all right, cool. Go ahead, take me down to the courthouse, put me on papers, and I'll stop visiting my child, right? Because what happens is this. The law says you can put me on papers. And it says that I should hypothetically visit my children. But the law says as long as I make my financial obligation to my child, whatever depending on where you live, here in Texas, it depends on the percentage. That's how much of that child's life I'm responsible for. After that, I'm not responsible for 1% more than what that law says, which that even includes visitations. So I say, ladies, the problem is you can't look at your child like a check, because when you look at your child like a check, the system takes your child and makes them a number.
Exactly.
And this is for fathers too. Fathers, look, man, if you're paying child support to somebody, I'm paying child support to somebody, but we have an understanding. Shout out to the mother of my children. I would never disrespect her in any kind of way, especially on a public platform. But the reality of the situation is and I have something to say about that piece too, but we pay this money to be able to do this thing, right? So if you don't pay, you don't have those rights given to you, right? You have parental rights, but you're not paying, so that person can be like, I don't got to do anything. So when you put yourself in that circus that is child support, you're telling that person who's paying, as long as you give me my money, it don't matter what you do, right? Mm-hmm. It tells that person you're free of any obligation secondary of that. And if I am doing visitation, right? Let's say fathers like me who do visitation with your children, after I pay you that child support for the time that you have your children, so the first, third, and fifth weekend of every month that I'm visiting with my child, I still have to have money to take care of that child. I still got to take care of my child, right? So I'm still putting in more than the percentage had said anyway. So technically that goes to show you that the system is broke as hell, because that system does not ever account with the fact that when I visit with my children, they gonna eat, they gonna do shit, they gonna party, they gonna have a good time, and then they're gonna go home to mom. And then we're gonna do the offset thing again where I bring the money. And I said all they're doing is they're telling fathers that all you are is a monetary obligation. You're a person that pays the monetary portion of things. You are not an active participant, which is why a lot of women in our culture now take men and say, you know what? You just money to me anyway. I don't have feelings for you, but I need your money to help me with this child. No, baby, listen, at the end of the day, when we say be careful how you treat the mother of your children, which is why I said, gentlemen, watch how she treats her baby daddy, because that you only about 7 minutes from that being you, brother. 7 minutes and 9 months. And sometimes you don't even gotta get to the end before she start doing it to you.
That's how I feel. Like it's a lot. Like, you know, like I got a few older guy friends, and like they mid-30s, they got kids or whatever. They be like, this shit stressing me out. I be like, yeah, I know. That's why I ain't got no kids. It look like it stresses motherfuckers out. Other people with kids are birth control for people with no kids. So that's that. I was like, but what's going on? He was like, you just be surprised how the court system could really kick a nigga when he's still trying to do shit for his kids. I'm like, I say that shit all the time. I'm like, but unfortunately, all the nigga can tell y'all is y'all do gotta pick better. I'm like, remember when women was running around here being heartbroken like 10 years ago, and all the advice niggas had for us was pick better niggas? Well, pick better bitches, pick better semen incubators, whatever you want to call it, egg cookers. Choose better, because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, you was with that girl for 12 years. Why did you not know that this is what it was hitting for? Because I've known you for 7, and I knew that this is what it was hitting for. Just hearing off the shit that you say. You still fucking her, ain't you? And then he's still fucking her. Of course, that's why you can't see her evil ass tendencies. You're swimming in puss juices. I get it, but you was a fool. You was a rabbit ass fool, actually, because no way you complaining that you can't hate this. You can't hate her as much as you say you do. You can't. All them bitches in your phone, you gonna keep running back to the one you hate the most? Like, no, they don't. No, like you're putting in that situation.
That box like, be the best though.
And then I know some guy friends, I don't hang out with them no more, because it's like, yo, your real life a bum. Like, forget her. But what about the kids? Like, wow, like you're trash. Like, I know this one boy, he has 2 kids already. He has a 3rd one on the way. The first 2 baby moms are cousins. And he treats the first one like shit. And he be right in me. Me and her used to work together when I lived in New York. And just out of running our mouths at work, she talking about her baby father. She like, this, he just keeps saying his name. I'm like, I know you ain't talking about this nigga. So I go on Facebook, post a picture. I'm like, him? Like my friend? And she like, you know him? I was like, I'm going over to his house when I leave here to go hang out with him and his brothers. They family having a seafood boil. The family having a seafood boil. Now I'm sitting here ready to snatch my wig off from the edges, because how did I get here? We in seafood boil in the South Bronx. I don't know what's going on. Come to find out, he sometimes he fuck with her, sometimes he don't. He violates and disrespects her to no end. So, and when she do put on her big girl panties and say, all right, cool, she blocks him. She only communicates with his mother for the child. Like, this is what Twan needs for him. I'm gonna bring him over. And the mom like, okay, like, I'm not in that. Bring the kid if you're gonna bring him. I'm gonna make him do it regardless. He live at home. So that nigga be on Facebook like, I have a daughter. He dismisses the son. That son looks just like him. Like, mirror. Like, mirror. Right. He just, so now he's having a 3rd son, and he's planning to name that kid his first son that he does not claim's name. And that's all a game. Like, he, like, every time he posts a picture of her, you could tell the caption is for someone that may be reporting back to the original baby mom. The 2nd baby mom don't give a fuck. But the first one is the one he keeps going back and forth with. And everything he do is to make that girl mad. I'm like, look at him bringing a whole nother baby into this poor ass, ghetto ass situation, because he poor, broke, whatever. You want to bring another baby into this shit? How you gonna feed it? I feel like that's a better question. Like, all this, and somebody still gotta have a baby? Oh, no. Y'all can miss me. Y'all can miss me with all that good shit. No, not with the way they be sweating during childbirth. Not me. No, because like, I could not understand it. I'm like, how do you do that? I'm like, he looked just like you, and it's cute. Like, do that? How do you? And he's doing it, and he don't care neither. He just don't give a fuck. Him, niggas like that, They need child support. He don't help with that kid, but that's
Now,
your kid. And she
ladies,
having it like, no, you should pay some type of severance pay, my nigga. You clearly want to be severed from the fatherhood title, then just pay. Because she asked me to come see the nigga. She stopped asking.
now, ladies, be careful. Be careful, right? And this is why I say this all the time. All right, having children. Now, I have multiple children, okay, with one person, but having children, right, is financial suicide for a man who is not financially prepared. Be careful who you make a father. Now, look, because you control sex. All right, now I said this, right? He who weareth the crown, heavy is the head to weareth the crown, right?
Yep.
Right. Financial burden. My ability to provide for my family is at a premium. It's what I need to be able to do if I can't do anything else. If I can't please my woman in a physical manner, as long as I can take care of my family, right? There's sometimes she can overlook that. If I can't, and I say this all the time, all right, it depends on what you value, right? Sometimes the value that women bring versus the value that the man brings is offset, right? Sometimes somebody's a little lower, somebody's a little higher, right? If you're going to bring children into this world with somebody and you're unbalanced, I mean, he was sleeping with your cousin, baby. Okay. If you didn't know it,
that's
your cousin, that's some 1 + 1 always equals 2 unless you're married. Then it's whatever number she says because you want peace. Okay. But other than that, the reality of the situation is this: there's no way that went past you. And if you brought a child in this world with that nigga, I'm not saying that you need to go ahead and get rid of said child. No, baby. One of y'all need to make sure whoever he was sleeping with second, right? Whichever one of you cousins was second, you are a scumbag. Okay, you're the worst one.
Because she knew, like, the first baby mom, she didn't know what was going on until she knew it was going on. But that's because he made it his business for her to know. Like, she cool with her cousin, but like they're not sister girls and no shit like that. So it's like, you gonna put me in your personal like business when we speak. So yeah, you telling her like you got a nigga, you're telling her you're pregnant. She happy because y'all cousin. She didn't know it was him. How would she know? She barely fucks with this nigga, so she don't even get to own and see who he talking to, and she don't care. But he purposely did that to make her mad, and then he told her. But my whole thing is to keep fighting for this nigga. Oh no. There would have been a whole lot of sad singing and flower bringing and cake eating because y'all
gotta take care of y'all cousin brothers or where the fuck your children are. You fucking sickos.
No second wives, no backwood Bama wives, no none of that. Because somebody, we having a funeral for somebody. That baby, that man, that cousin, somebody. But somebody gotta go.
Hey, don't hey, we ain't gonna kill the children. The baby had nothing to do. That baby was just like, hey, look, hey, I have a question.
You had 3 options and you didn't, and you let the first option pass you. Crazy. You can't complain now. It's literally an example of you made the bed, you had that child in that bed, and I'll get out the bed and take care of the child. You don't complain you had options. I tell people that all the time. Don't complain.
I had this question for you, and maybe you can answer it because, like I said, look, this is good. This is good dialogue. One, I got information I can go report back to the men's side, like gentlemen.
I'm telling you,
they wild out here, and you can go back to Lazy by listen. There's this bearded sexy nigga online telling me and telling y'all what to do, and y'all need this is crazy. So look, I want you to go back and tell them this, okay, ladies. Stop making men. Stop choosing to lay down with men who you don't see yourself having children with, who you don't think can satisfy the fatherhood role. And men, stop laying down with women that you can't afford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the even part of it. Like if her box is Ruth Chris prices, okay, my boy, and that's not that bad. I mean, if you have a job or whatever the case, if Ruth Chris prices is what that box is going for, right? But you got McDonald's pockets,
right? Outback money, like
go out there, go find something like that. Like monitor what you. And I say this all the time, right? I don't know if you remember that song Meek Mills had back in the day when he's talking about levels, right?
Yeah.
Right. He's like, the reason why these females ain't mess with you because you ain't in that bracket. Gentlemen, start adopting. Let's start adopting the bracket system. Okay. So let's
Yeah.
go back. Let's go back 2 steps. A, watch how she treats her baby daddy. B, know who she is and who she isn't. C, there's a difference between moving forward and backwards if she has children. All right. D, monitor who and what level you're on. Don't
I, t-
go in.
I tell guys this, I'm like, even if that's not the female you with, like on like officially type shit, but like get to know that woman's level of bougie. It makes, we all have one. I don't care if it's just food bougie.
Mhm.
Food is still depending on where you're eating. So depending on what you're eating, depending on what type of food eater you are, some people don't eat everything. They can't. So you need to know level of bougie. Some people like wigs. Like I got a wig for like every different day. Like wigs cost. And then that's just to buy the wig. I still got to get the wig put on. These things matter. Like some people like shoes and everybody don't wear youth sizes. Some people is very much adult women sizes. I'll wear a size 10. That costs just as much as your shoe does. You need to know the level of bougie. You have to, because to assume your girl is not she a homebody or down to earth or real Erica Badu-ish, you a fool. You don't know how much money Erica Badu wastes on them damn candles, but that's a bill in itself. Like you have to know your girl's level of bougie because she ain't coming off of it for you. She's just not.
No. And you know what? And normally, and it's not every female, but the new age female that I've been seeing that's been coming around. I said this, I think I said this on one of my episodes. I said, as a man, you don't have to compromise. Your masculinity doesn't need to be compromised. Like, okay, so your masculinity isn't determined by how feminine you can be, right? This new age woman, a lot of her femininity is based off of masculine attributes or her not needing of a masculine person, her ability to take care of herself. So when you start meeting these women who can take care of themselves, who have masculine attributes, such as, I always say this all the time, I don't care what you do financially for yourself. Don't tell me I don't care. I expect you as a human being to be able to buy your own food, buy your own home, take care of yourself, make sure all your bills are paid. These are all things you should do as a human being, period, male or female. So ladies, no offense. If you come to me with that, I'm going to laugh at you because, okay, that's what I expect, right?
Right.
Just like as a man, I can't be like, yeah, girl, I put it down in the bedroom, bro. You're supposed to. If you like sex, if you want to keep coming, if you want to keep coming back, like you should never be impressed by somebody doing what they should be doing.
And I be trying to, my friends, like, they be like, of course you're gonna say that, like, you in a relationship. I'm like, yeah, the one I didn't go looking for, the one that found me, the type of nigga I didn't even have to pray for. It just came and found me because I don't try to create love. I said, see, that's the problem with women. That is literally the problem with women. Y'all want to go out your way to create love. Niggas wait for love. They wait for it. They wait for it. You want to go and create it. That's why y'all be so quick to ask for divorce, because things didn't go the way you created in your head. And see, marriage, it's not as bad as he thought it was if he's married to a decent human being. So he grows to the idea of having a family, being a family man, put on a few more pounds because you cooking more, he eating more, he running the streets less. It's a different dynamic. I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak nor failure. And it's so many people out here for me to be that gung-ho. I'm just not. Also, I'm a little bit emotionally detached, so you can't get that out of me regardless. But y'all need to get a grip. That's the bottom line. There is such thing as being too sensitive. There is such thing as being dickmatized. There is such thing as being a pick-me, biscuit head ass type of female. And that's how y'all be acting. And that's why y'all ain't got no man. Yes, I would tell my friends that because it's true. It's true. I'm not always one with a man, but it's like I'm always one where it's like, he want to be your man. He want to be my man. Do I want to be his woman? There's a difference. There's a difference. And when you can make those calls, you're going to make them. Right. You're going to make them. I can make those calls. I don't have to be that person. I noticed that Black women specifically, even though I'm only 26, I noticed Black women specifically, they really like to specialize on what they have and what they do. And that's cool. But like you said, you are supposed to. Like even if for whatever reason, because life happens and it's expensive out here, even if you do live at home, you still supposed to make shit happen for yourself. You still supposed to make it happen for yourself and then also take care of the things that you can't take care of in that person's home, your parents' home. You're supposed to. Like, so that is for niggas that are lackluster, and that's for lack of better words, but niggas that's not necessarily on that level where all their attributes is like, ooh, accolade, ooh, this, ooh, promotion, ooh, this. You going to seem like a diamond in the rough compared to all the other women they know. But how are you as a person? Do you know how to turn off your masculine charm and turn on your femininity charm? I believe in gender roles up to a very a thin line. And I like a man to be a man because I'm gonna be a woman regardless. I do know how to be self-sufficient and independent. That's how my parents raised me. That's how life circumstances turned out for me. But also smart enough to do it on my own, feminine enough to let my man do it for me. And that's the bottom line. Like, some men, they do want to feel needed. Like, women be like, I don't need him. I'm like, I don't know about y'all. I need my nigga. Y'all bugging. Like, I don't know about y'all. I need my nigga. Y'all bugging the fuck out. Like, I got a job and I still need my nigga. And that's why I'm gonna kill these spiders. Who gonna rub my ass when I go to sleep at night? Who gonna tie my wig up when I'm throwing up hungover off mimosas? My man. And yeah, that's just the childish fun shit of it all.
Sierra needs to be protected at all costs, gentlemen. Okay, so you can always come on over here because you seem like somebody who gets it. Okay, now look, I'm oh my god, I want to touch on something that you said. Okay, the whole marriage bit, right? This is gonna be a little, whatever, ladies, you'll be all right. You'll love me in the morning, it's whatever. But look, ladies, the biggest turn up I've ever seen in my life, right, is a time frame for marriage. Okay, a lot of people aren't Bible people. Some people are, some people aren't. I'm a Bible person. Okay, and I've said it before. We've heard it. All right, it's simple. All right, it's simple. The lady friends are in love with the feeling that love causes, right?
Uh-huh.
So the feelings, you guys are way more in touch with than us as gentlemen, right? We have feelings too, don't get it wrong. But the reality of the situation is, when it comes down to marriage, for us, it's like, okay, cool, I love this person. And when we start thinking about love, we start thinking about all the things that we have to do, right, to provide you with that feeling. The ladies only at times, and not all, but a lot of them, when it comes down to marriage, they start adopting this idea that the feeling is all I'm in. If I don't feel that way no more, I'm gone, right? And I say this all the time. Look, okay, so if I stop doing my job as a man, right? If I stop providing you with the action to give you the feeling you want to leave, this is why most marriages don't work. Because sometimes there's going to be days where that person can provide you with that. And this is why I told somebody the other day, happiness and marriage are not synonymous. They are not the same thing. You need to be happy before you are married. That person needs to be happy before they are married. And then when you come together, you can have a positive union. So ladies, please stop trying to marry every nigga. These dating sites be pissing me off. When I look on the dating sites and the girl says, if you want to hook up with me, don't try, don't bother. Baby girl, we're online. This is what this is for.
I literally because I literally we did a live with the I think it was the Cool Out Corner podcast.
Shout out to Cool Out Corner.
And I said to these guys, I said, I'm gonna just say it. I said, there's no tea, no shade, no offense. But if you fit the shoe, wear it, stride in it. I don't care. I've never made a dating site profile. Because I'm not a for sale bitch. I said, that's what these apps are to me. I said, and that's no shade. I said, but honestly, how many of you had something positive come out of any of your dating sites? Other than a date and sex? Because that's what they're for. Something positive. Something even with a tinge of longevity. I will wait. Nobody had nothing to say. I said, and that's what I'm talking about. I said, as a woman, there's always somebody looking to fuck you. You think I'm making an app to narrow that shit down so I can get notifications on people that want? No, I can go outside. I can stand in front of the corner store. I can charge for all that. Like, for all that, I can charge. I'm not doing it. She like, my friend, like, I don't think that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because when it don't work, you make another profile and another dating app, and all you did from the other app was get fucked and fed.
And the next thing,
or you don't want to,
niggas ain't shit.
Like, you don't want to admit it, but baby, that's what they are. These are fucking fed apps. Even though some of these niggas tell you to come already fed. I'm never listening to that. Come fed, you're gonna feed me regardless. But they will tell you, come fed. They just want to fuck. So it's like, trying to present yourself like a Princess Peach or some bullshit on these apps. It's like, who do you think you are? Like, where do you think we are? Do you think your kid is Owens or some bullshit? Like, it's not gonna work like that. None of this works like that
at all.
That's women's biggest problem. Like, I think women focus so much on trying to be a good woman or the independent woman rather than trying to be a substantial person who can survive this life. Like, can you survive life? That is the problem. And fuck surviving life. Can you live in this life? Because do you want to survive your whole life or do you want to live?
Right.
Or live. So you spend all this time, oh, I'm not doing this because, Niggas say what? Niggas say what? Like, I never understood that. They'll say stuff like, oh, I don't go here. Niggas don't like that. There's niggas at the same spot that they saying don't go. So I was like,
by the way, ladies, don't tell us what you don't do.
Yeah, like,
just don't do it.
Just because that's the pick me in them, and they don't even realize it. But that's you wanting to stand out amongst all the other girls, the ones that don't say it, the ones that don't care enough to say it, the ones that's going to do it whether they say it or not. You want to be put on a pedestal that says, oh yeah, she don't like. I'm tired of seeing. I seen a damn post. I thought it out for Halloween. I don't care. I look good as shit. I'm always look good whenever the occasion rises. But
okay, go ahead. Talk that shit. Talk your shit.
That being said, I seen a post. Niggas gonna say if she wasn't at no Halloween parties this weekend, wife her. I said, what the fuck is next? What's next? If she didn't get a wax this week, wife her. I'm like, damn, bitches can't have fun. Niggas can't mind it. And it is a bunch of women. Yeah, I ain't go out because you ain't have a sitter. That's why you didn't go out. Like, stop pretending. Stop fronting for these. Probably make more than that nigga and don't even want to spend your life with him. But here you are trying to act like the wholesome girl that you not on social media. I'm a person. I'm not a good woman. I'm a good person. I have good woman qualities, but my goal in life is not to show that I can be that person. I am a good person. I'm not a perfect person. Some days I curse too much. Some days I don't want to talk. Some days I want to eat pork all day. Other days I'm just going to eat a salad, but I'm going to always be me. And you're either going to like it or you're not. But a good person. Are you a good person? Because I don't like nice guys. I like nice people.
There's a difference. Now look, ladies, look, listen, okay. There's so much to unpack about what you said. I agree with a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Look, ladies, look, we like wholesome women. All right. I'm not gonna lie. Look, hello, ladies, if you're watching, ding ding ding. Here goes a little sweet tip for you. We like wholesome women. We really do. We like hoes too. Okay. There's a place, an ecosystem. I said this the other day. Like, for example, no one gets mad, and I'm not comparing people to animals, okay? Because you know how people get. They only hear half your statement and they start fucking you up on Twitter.
Yes.
Right. So, all right, there's a lion exists, where a gazelle exists, where a hippo exists, where a crocodile exists. Everybody exists in the ecosystem for a reason. Okay. It's simple. So, ladies, I'm not saying for you to go be a hoe. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you happen to be a hoe, and gentlemen, because hoe here on this platform is a gender neutral word. If you happen to be a hoe as well, you are to feed the whole ecosystem. Now, here's the thing about it, okay? And this is just me. We're all adults here, okay? Do I care how many bodies you had? Probably not when I meet you. I don't. Is it cool to know? Yeah, I guess, to figure out what you are, but I'm pretty sure if you're doing the things that I like, you probably was a hoe at one point. It's safe to say you've done some activities in your life to learn these things that I like. So with that being said, if you're living inside the ecosystem, I can only assume such a thing, right? If you are a wholesome woman now, right, and that's who you are now, you need to leave the whole shit alone. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't dress sexy for Halloween, but if your man or significant other and you have a conversation and understand that, hey, I'm not for that, right? The wholesome woman in you would be like, all right, cool. So, for example, if you were a wholesome woman and I'm walking around with gray sweatpants going to the store, you're probably like, no, my nigga, you can go out here looking like a hoe. Go put on some jeans. You know, let's put on some basketball shorts or taper that shit, do something. But you're not going to walk around, you know, advertising what you need to be advertising for me. However, that becomes a slippery slope when you start sliding down the road of control, right? Because for some women, and I said this the other day, I said women at times don't understand the difference between control and decency, right? There's a lot of women who don't. So I was actually out at a bar, right? And I mean, gorgeous woman, titties out, right? Shirt was see-through. The only thing she had on was like little X things on her nipples. I said, oh, okay. I slid over. Why not, right? We get to conversating. She tells me what her name is. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, so who you here with? Oh, I'm not here with anybody. Okay, you by yourself at the bar. She goes, yeah. You can follow me on the gram. I bet. No problem. Boom, follow on the gram. Hey, can I get your number? Yeah, sure. Boop, slid the number. I said, oh, this is way too easy, right? I go to her Snapchat and I'm looking, right? Man, this chick is dressed like this 24/7. Come to find out, she has a whole nigga at home, right? I'm not checking for no other man's female. just not gonna do it. None of my business. Because niggas is willing to kill about a female, and I ain't trying to die about some pussy that don't belong to me. But what I'm gonna tell you is this: seeing that taught me something. Real smooth. All right, cool. She does this a lot. She gave me her number. She gave me her Snapchat. She gave me her IG. She gave me 3 levels of communication with her. And all 3 of them she can completely control. She probably isn't going to answer the text. She's going to probably answer the Snapchat because it deletes after a while. And because she's taking pictures with her nigga all the time, he's going to be none the wiser about it. So he's not tripping. And they'll be, oh, he's super secure. No, he's not secure, baby. He's not secure. He just don't know. Because if he knew that you went out like that, and he probably thought you was going out with your homies. If he knew that you would sit next to somebody else, you gave him the information based off how you were dressed and how you were looking, baby girl, he would be in here fighting both of us. You for looking like that, and me for talking to his old lady.
Right.
And that's different from control. When you're being lied to, you ladies, look, when you lie to your man, when you lie to anybody, you make that person super duper important. There are some things that you can keep to yourself, but if you out there being a sly demon, I meant, look, I ain't about to even say, because my mama watched the show, so I'm not gonna say all the things I didn't experience in life. But there's some situations that I've experienced where a female will be doing the most, her man to be texting her. She'll stop what she's doing for about 5 seconds to text him and get back to business. That right there tells me that you're lying to him.
Yeah.
When you lie to him, and dudes, we do the same thing. We lie to our ladies too, but ladies, we talking about y'all lying to us. Mm-hmm. When you lie to him, because y'all levels of lying is so different. Like, it's so like, look, Mike said this. Hey, when she put them extras in her bag, it's for Cecil. It's the work husband. All right. Cecil's the work husband. Them extras in that bag is for Cecil. Okay. And that's real, man. She packing extra lunches for that man. She putting food in that man's stomach. And that's a different level of cheating. I swear. Hey, listen, ladies, if you give your body away, that hurts us. I won't lie to you. But what hurts us the most ain't even you giving your body away. It's you lying about it. That hurts. Look.
Because niggas dumb after they know that they've already been played out to be dumb. It's like, now you gonna sit here and look at my black ass face like I actually am stupid. Now that's insult to injury. Now I gotta add some injuries because you think I'm stupid.
You feel me? Just tell me. Look, hey baby, I was out there hoeing. Cecil, I work with him. I had to have it. Okay, at least when I break up with you, I can be like, you know what? That's just what she is. You a cheater. I don't want to deal with you. But when I got to add cheater, liar, hoe, slut, tramp, all these stupid things and names and tags to you.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to add the fuck up.
You know, same thing, ladies. Look, when men cheat on you, and the thing with y'all is y'all hold on a lot longer than we do. So y'all like, wait, suppress. Oh, he a liar? This nigga lied to me 44 times. Boom. And you tally that up, and you legit look for 40. And wait, look. When he lies that 45th time, let's say you lies to you 44 times a week. When he lies to you 45 times, that one time he goes to that 44 times a week, he goes to 45 times a week, that's when you explode. Nigga, you lied to me 44 times a week for the last 2.5 years, and now you want to start lying to me 45 times? The audacity. And women will lose their mind knowing that this nigga has been like this, and you watched him be like this. Because look, when dudes lie to y'all, we know y'all know. We know. Y'all know.
That's what I be saying. I always tell people, you dumb for knowing and playing along. And I only say that because anything done behind your back, it is a possibility that you don't know. Because there are some people that are trying to be easygoing in their relationship. Like, okay, I know it's your sister's birthday. I know her birthday's today. And you say you're going to go drop this off at your mom's house for your sister. I'm not going to stress that. But there are some motherfuckers that will take that level of trust and be like, well, I'm just going to go cheat anyway because she don't believe that I said I'm where. Of course, I believe that you're where you said you're going. Why wouldn't I? Nobody wants a crazy bitch. And so she's not acting crazy. Then it's, well, you should have been acting crazy. You know what? I will keep that shit in mind for next time. I most definitely will. I should have. Yes, and you're right. So I will. They do that. It's like, how? Right. You didn't know. How was I supposed to know? Let me just go through his phone. Crazy bitch antics. What? Dick check, smells dick. Okay, crazier bitch antics. What? Like, what to do? Pop up at his job? Now I'm an insecure crazy bitch. So every way that I'm supposed to know what my nigga is doing, I'm a crazy bitch. And then I'm a crazier bitch for finding out, like, okay, I got you. Just act crazy in the beginning. Cool. Say no mas. I got you. because clearly that's what y'all telling people to do. Yeah, that's like at a certain point, men are out here giving terrible advice. It's like, are you aware that some people literally are narcissistic, pathological liars? Like how there's some people that you gotta kill them so that way they don't go out and kill again in society. People don't want to believe that. People don't want to believe a lot of shit about humans. It's like the fact that you put anything past a human being, that's a little weird to me because I don't put nothing past nobody. Nobody that's breathing and capable. We are all capable of doing heinous shit. The only difference between criminals is they did what's in their head and we just keep it in our head and in our friends groups. But we are all heinous individuals. That's all the way down to cheating. That's why I never believe in, oh, this person cheats worse than the other. No, 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 no. It only hurts you more because you feel like women shouldn't. You feel like women do it for the emotional. I'm gonna tell you as somebody that has already cheated. Sometimes you just want to be fucked. Sometimes you like dick just as much as that nigga who's a cheater likes pussy. It's like when niggas say stuff like, as a woman, why would you want to have a threesome with two men? As a man, as an upstanding black man, why would you want to have sex with two women? What's better than one pussy? I don't know, but I'll tell you what's better than one dick. I'll tell you that.
Hold on. I can answer your question. I'm glad you asked. You came to the right place. Okay. Have you ever had pussy before?
Yes.
Okay. No, have you ever had like a dick and had pussy before?
Yes.
No. Do you own a penis that's attached to your body?
Right? An attachment. I had a strap one.
Okay, so you don't understand when you first slide in that motherfucker and it's you don't know what that feeling is, right? So check this out.
Feel the penetration of a nice sized dick going past your walls.
You're right. I don't know this, but here's what I do know. I know biologically, the woman's body takes a beating sexually, right? And for your body holds that beating, whether it be shape, form, whatever the case is, right? And the attachment that now it's not all women. The attachment that a lot of females go through sexually is different from the attachment that men go through. I can go knock somebody down and not even blink. I can knock her down because, like I said the craziest thing one day on here. I said, "Damn, Shorty got some pretty elbows. I'm trying to hit that elbow action." All because I like some elbows. Now, you might be women. There are women who are the same way. Damn, buddy, kneecap ain't asked you today. I need that, right? But here's the thing about it. For a lot of those females, and I say this all the time, ladies, do whatever you want to do with your body. But what's happened is a lot of people that came before y'all, right, have made it a thing where monogamy was necessary for ladies. It's a necessity. I'm not going to let my man go out and have multiple people, especially here in America. We have women who believe that monogamy is a way that their man should operate, as opposed to understanding how your man personally operates. When they say your man's for the streets, no, baby, he's just not made to be monogamous.
Right.
Okay. The ratio of single black men in America that are not incarcerated, they got their stuff together, that's working and doing their thing, is completely different. Now, this is a heterosexual male. Ladies, those numbers drop down even lower when you start seeing who's a part of what community, et cetera, et cetera. So when you expect your man, now there's a whole lot, and I say this all the time, there's ladies, and there's no offense to this community, there's ladies who go in and out of bisexuality. There's women who get out of bisexuality, and today they want to be with men, the next day they want to be with women, and then they're just not back in the bisexual thing. They end up with a dude, right? Cool, no problem. What happens is that's fine for women to do. Men tend, when you suck a dick, you gay for life, bro. A man put himself inside of you, you gay. Heterosexual men, we have a view of sexuality of being one way, right? And that's just what it is, right?
Right.
That's something that I'm willing to agree to. I don't believe that there are bisexual males. However, no offense to any bisexual males out there, but that's just how we as heterosexual black males view things at times. Not all of us, just people like me. So with that being said, look, your choices of men are different from our choices for women, right? So like there's so many more of y'all. So like if I have you, I gotta want such and such. I gotta want Sarah from down the street, because here's the thing about it. Sarah's shopping for the same shit you shopping for. Y'all both shopping at Whole Foods, right? Because I like to believe I'm a Whole Foods item. You know, I'm just saying that's what I believe about myself. Okay, I'm not Walmart. I'm none of that. I'm Whole Foods. Not everybody go there. Sometimes white women shop over here, but they don't ever get a chance to buy a lot. But it's whatever. Anyway, the point is this. Look, the pickings are slimming for y'all, right? So with us, the pickings are bountiful. So when you start going, hey, look, I want my man to not be like this, right? Okay, you want a monogamous man. Monogamous men do exist. They exist, ladies. They do exist. But when you start asking your man not to cheat, and we look at the situations that he's in, right? And I'm not saying that y'all completely at fault, but men are visual characters. If you in that damn bonnet when I come home and them damn sweats with the throw up stains on it, you got the little ravioli on your shirt, you ain't showered in 2 days, because we all go through this. This happens. You get comfortable with your person. When you stop being sexy for your person, when you stop putting the makeup on and you stop doing things to keep your man, everywhere else.
Now, see, for me, like me and my man, like he's a different type of nigga. He from DC, and I'm used to New York niggas. That's what I'm used to. Now, granted, I've realized about 6-7 years ago, I don't like New York niggas. Y'all cool people. Like, but to like wife you niggas? No. We'll never wife you niggas. But he's a different type of nigga. So we've already been in that situation. Like, I found myself, because there's certain things as a woman you do. You know to do it because it's already been taught. In some way, shape, or form, you already know what to do in this scenario. Just like nurturing skills, your womanly instinct kicks in and therefore you react. So I found myself, I like to get waxes. I do my full body. I'm not shaving. Them days is over. So I wax.
2021. Who's shaving anything?
Wax, get my hair, whatever, do what I got to do. And I noticed that he doesn't notice in a way that I would like him to notice. Now, there was a lot of ways for me to handle this. Keep pushing forward, see if he notices. Complain. Ignore it. And so I did. I said, you know what? Let me ignore it. Just want to see what happened. Just push through a little. I did them all. Push through. Still nothing. Okay, cool. Second thing, I stopped doing it. You don't notice. Why am I going to do it? I do this stuff to me, but also I could go without. It's for you too. You don't notice it. So for those times I don't want to, I'm not going to think twice to not do it. You don't notice when it's there. You better not notice when it's not there, because I'm not going to give a fuck. I've exerted certain energy that was not returned. So that happened. So then it's, oh, well, you could do this. Oh, beloved, I tried. You don't remember? No, of course you don't remember, because it only happened once a week for the past 6. Of course you don't. No. I don't expect you to, because you got so much other shit going on in your manly world. I wasn't going to stress you out. I just took it off. And I'll leave it like that. What are we going to argue about? It's that simple. You didn't notice. For whatever reasons you're going to say, I'll give them to you, whether I agree or not. And this was the outcome. I'm not going to keep doing what's not being appreciated. I'm not. That's who I am. If you don't like it, like 8 billion other people that you could choose from. That's how I feel. Like, so give me what I give you. Give me said energy. And I explain that to him. Like, it's not even about the fact that I want you to act extra. I'm like, there's some women out here that really want to be treated like Beyonce. I just want to be treated like the person you feel like I am.
Right.
That's what I want. I said, that's what I want. I said, but you don't give that to me. I'm like, I don't know if it's because you feel like I'm some rough and tough ass nigga. I said, but I'm very much a woman and I like that shit. So
hey, I ain't gonna lie. Whoa, hold on. Y'all New York chicks are rough. Y'all, they be, look, there's some beautiful women in y'all city. I swear to God. But every female I've ever talked to from New York, whether it be dating, whatever the case is, the nigga vibe is so. I'll be like, bro, hey, yo, son, come over and crack my shit open. Like, yo, bro, are you talking to one of your niggas? No, that's not sexy. What the fuck? You came in here with Timberlands on. Chill. Like, I'm not even into that. Where the heels at?
Y'all want us to wear so we could be out here sliding on snow and slush and ice?
Look, I'm in Texas. You ain't gotta wear Timbs out here, baby. You listen.
Timbs and ACGs. This is New York City, sir. They're not shoveling anywhere other than 42nd Street, but nobody finna bust their ass to look feminine. We are all wearing Timbs.
No, I can dig that, but y'all need to listen, ladies. When y'all come down here, below the Mason-Dixon line where it don't snow, all right. Leave them Timbs at home, baby. Let them toes breathe a little bit. Now, I ain't saying it don't get cold out here. It get cold, so you definitely want to make sure you have yourself something nice and cute. But you ain't got to come out here with the Timbs on, stomping the, hey, yo, and then, oh my God. And don't ever, look, listen, if you want to fight somebody, you want A female, all right, 3 cities where you will definitely fight a woman at. Okay. No, and I'm not advocating physical violence against women. But if you want to get in a fight with a woman, there's 3 cities that you can definitely find a woman willing to fight you in. Dallas,
Yep.
Texas. Women will get you killed quicker than guys will. She gonna tell her brothers, whoever it may be. She'll start the shit too. You could have been slept with, whatever it is, and she don't care. She will get you killed. That's number one. Number two, another city. You ready? You ready for it? Miami, Florida. Same
Yeah.
story. Same story as Dallas, Texas. She know if she's Haitian, your ass in trouble. If she's Jamaican, your ass in trouble. Cuban, your ass in trouble. Black, your ass in trouble. White, your ass in trouble, boy. Now listen, let's go on to city number 3. And listen, actually, I have a 3 and a 3 and a 3A. 3 for show, New York City. Okay, any borough, anywhere, train station, you name it, you gonna box her. It's happening, and she don't care if she gonna lose or not. She gonna square up with you. Like that's just what it is.